Hi everyone, welcome back to PyroFalkon Plays SimCity 2013. In the last episode, here we were in Guth Dragon's Den. We bought our arcology, and we also bought an electronics division for the trading HQ. So now we can start just buying televisions outright, which we will do, and then immediately send on to the arcology. Now, this is going to be an extremely expensive endeavor because, let's get out of there, as you saw from the global market price, the current price to import televisions is 126,866 simoleons per 1,000. And in order to finish the arcology, we need 60,000 crates. So the total amount of money that this is going to cost Guth Dragon's Den is... Do you have a calculator? Actually, I could probably do this in my head given enough time, but I'm, like, lazy. You guys probably have already figured it out, but are you set?
Where the fuck is that goddamn calculator?
Well, while Rachel pulls that up on the laptop,
There I am.
you got it?
Yep.
Okay, so the first calculation is 60,000 divided by 1,000. Well, that's 60. So that's how many shipments it's going to take. And then... So then we go 60 times 126, 866.
Like that?
Yep, go ahead and announce the number into the microphone since you're mic'd there.
Like a metric shitload. It's 7,611,960.
I kind of want to take back the last 5 seconds of my life and not know that. So we're going to need... just about $8 million just to do this. And that's really gonna suck. So, we are making a profit.
Your testicles just melted.
Right. And the other big, huge issue here is that we don't have enough people. But if you see, we have all these buildings that are being built, and this is another reason why you don't want to panic in SimCity, although every little bit of my body is freaking out, and I feel like I'm failing miserably. All these buildings are going to start having people moving in. So our population is a measly 38,000. We have 5,000 unfilled jobs. Half of our jobs are unfilled. But here's the thing. These buildings are growing. These buildings are going to get people. These buildings are going to have tons of people who are ready and willing to work. I just need some time. So we're going to go triple speed.
Yay.
And money's going to be hurt. Money's going to be tight. It's going to be painful. And we may even have to start building additional civics buildings, because I think in this city we still have a small police station, and that's just not going to cut it in this city. Guth Dragon's Den is going to wind up being a populous city by need as well. And I don't understand why more people aren't commuting in. We have 369 people commuting in from Commander's Corner, although they're all poor, since there aren't any rich people over there, since I taxed the crap out of all of them. Somewhere in the world, Mitt Romney is shedding a single tear, and he does not know why. But that 20% tax rate, that's why. Look at that. Look at these skyscrapers that are finally coming in. And already, look at that. My budget panel has, my hourly loss is dropping, which is a good thing. You know, that means we're getting money. And more people are coming in. Those jobs will fill. And we're doing all right. But this is why I mentioned before, you want to work slowly. Because if I had upgraded everything, if I had upgraded the roads of every part of my city at once, then I would be in the situation where all the buildings would be upgrading at once, and therefore we'd have, our population would actually plummet. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but if you upgrade everything at once, you know, your city cannot handle the sudden influx of people. And then your services may go down, and you know, you can see how good we are at the moment, because all of my icons down here, other than the specialization button, all of my icons here are nice and black, which means everything is working well.
This Pokedex guide I got is the best.
Your Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about buying that. I just, with the access to the internet and Bulbapedia, I don't really need it. And
Except
my
when
smartphone.
Bulbapedia goes down and
Well,
the
yeah.
internet goes down.
Well, yeah. If we start making contingency plans for every failure, we're going to be preppers. And you know we don't want to be preppers.
Ugh. But there's the page where they're
Are
recommending.
you talking into the mic?
Yes.
Okay,
Slightly.
go ahead.
But they're recommending Parasect as a catcher.
Why?
As a capture specialist, because it can learn Spore and False Swipe.
Spore.
Spore inflicts the sleep status.
Oh, wow, that is a good combination.
But yeah, they have clip art of a Dratini next to it.
No fucking way.
Shit, you not.
Even the Dratini looks really confused why he's there. It's bad when your own clip art is rebelling against you. It's like Clippy having a musket in his hand. That would be cool. If I had,
That would be cool.
if I had
Somebody draw
photoshopped
that. Somebody
Yes.
draw that for us.
Seriously, somebody. Give me
No.
a Photoshop of Clippy wielding a musket and send it to PyroFalkon at hotmail.com and I will toss it up into one of these episodes.
Yes. Shoot, I might replace my icon with that.
Okay, so the reason our shield here is red is because some of these, we're starting to run out of oil, which is an interesting problem. So let's see which oil jacks are no longer functioning. All of these seem to be functioning. You can't really tell. You should be able to tell. I think there's a little icon. Wait, is he just saying that... Yeah, he's just saying that some buildings don't have it. Okay, yeah, okay. He's saying our oil refinery is no longer getting oil. Alright, well... Let's take care of that. Okay, we're gonna take care of that in a stupid way.
Yay! That's the best way to take care of things.
Let's take a look at our oil map real quick. See all this black gold under here? Yeah, we need to tap that. So, I'm going to now piss off a whole bunch of citizens by destroying this road. And yes, it's going to destroy our population and some of my taxes. But what we're going to do is we're going to slap down a new oil well. Wait, what? Okay, that's fine. And we're going to D-zone... Because this was always the plan, that all of these houses here were eventually going to go away. And that's going to suck, but it's necessary for what we're doing. Alright, so we go in here. And the land value of this area is going to plummet as well, but again... It's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble, guys.
Them's the breaks.
This was always going to be the plan, and it sucks, but it needed to happen. Now, somebody told me that a service road that links to... You know what, let's just... A service road that links to multiple roads allows the delivery trucks to go by without having to do anything wacky.
If I release that chime echo, I'm gonna shoot myself in the nuts.
So this is actually a good strategy here. I'm gonna go ahead and congratulate myself because apparently I'm an egomaniac. Because now, as this oil well collects oil, the trucks can just drive straight on through this dirt road and give it right to the oil refinery. And that will make them happy. The only thing is this place is going to have a shit ton of ground pollution, so we're going to add some trees. Which is a very short-term solution. Now you guys may be wondering, Pyro, you're a freaking moron because you just destroyed a whole bunch of your houses when you were complaining about not having enough jobs. What's your problem?
What is your deal?
Well, first, thank you for addressing me as Pyro, and I don't really like it when you call me a moron, but I'll let it slide. But my issue, my deal, as it were, is that this whole thing is going to get the hell blown up out of it. Because if this area loses all of its oil, which it will eventually, we're just going to destroy those oil wells, suck up the ground pollution, we're going to stick some houses right on there. Simple as that. Basically, I'm going to translocate this residential area up onto the Mesa, eventually. Although, honestly, if we can get the arcology up and running, then we don't need any of this residential area anyway. And that was the point. By having the arcology up and running, we'll have enough citizens there that we won't have to worry about too many residential zones in any of the connected cities. But that, again, is for future plans. For now, we're just dealing with what we're dealing with, which apparently includes a shit ton of traffic. And we can upgrade the city hall, not that it matters. And I can lay down my mayor's house, which I didn't do for some reason. And my mayor's mansion, which, again, I didn't do. But I'm not going to lay down... I'm already using, like, all the real estate on this, in this map area. So I'm not going to lay down any more, I'm not going to lay down my mansion. It would take too much space. But all this area is not utilized. Is there anything down there? Do we have oil? No. Do we have ore? No. Do we have coal? No. Hell, let's lay down some residential zones here. Of course, we will upgrade this road. Oh, it's a medium already? Yeah, we'll leave it medium then. Okay. So, yep, already we have a house coming in. Right here. You can barely see it. Oh, wait. Wait, why are you turned that direction? I didn't think I put the zone... Oh, I did put the zone over there. Whoops. Let's destroy that. That's the perfectionist in me. I don't want the road facing the... I don't want the house facing the avenue there. Yeah. Okay, now we have a couple houses popping up there. Rachel's run off to make us some bacon pasta. Bacon macaroni and cheese. Yum yum. Alright, so now we'll check our power. We're still in the green. Water is still in the green. Sewage is in the yellow. See? Again, this is why you go slowly. So we're going to slap down another sewage thing right next to the drinking water because that's how this game works. And now we can start upgrading other stuff. Now these houses were really happy, but now that we have an oil well moved in next to it, they will probably be unhappy shortly. However, we may as well take advantage of them while we have them. So we are going to upgrade these roads to high-density streets so we can bolster our population even more. And we are now in the poorhouse. Yeah. Alright, so we have our crates of TVs. What we are going to do is we're going to set our TVs to use locally, so we stop importing them for a bit. We have 1,500 crates as it is, so some of those TVs can go get delivered.
Yay! Pasta's in the microwave.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Losing 6,000 an hour, but that will change, and holy crap.
Something to fist bump over.
That is a lot of red. That's a lot of red. Only 0 hours left. Turn off services or raise before we go broke. Well, we're going to go broke, so I'm going to take a $100,000 loan. See, I said it right this time. I'm going to take the loan by issuing the bond. Oops. And now we're just going to chill out. That's the problem with this particular strategy if you don't build the objects yourself, if you just buy them and export them. It's so expensive and your city is just constantly buying the good that you have to really keep an eye on it or you will go bankrupt in a hurry. And that's what happened to Guth Dragon's Den. But we are still getting some population here. And it's funny that, you know, I went out of my way to make a populous city over in Commander's Corner, and now with all these upgrades, this is a populous city. We have 74,000 people in this city effortlessly, unlike over in Commander's Corner. And, you know, in hindsight, we could have simply just stuck with this city until we had the 74,000, since it didn't take me very long. But whatever, we have a second city, so that's nice. We also have a ridiculous traffic problem. Wow, that's bad.
Yay!
Let's look at it. Okay.
Wow.
I love how close you can get the camera, but that's a traffic jam. Look at all those people.
Wow.
Look at all those Sims. See, it's no longer XENIA. It's Dayton. Which is 1,000 times worse.
That's the only place worse than XENIA to live.
Alright, so now that our... Now why are you stopping with the oil? Come on. You should have plenty. You really should have plenty. Oh, that's why. Because our newest oil well must have just started hiring people. See, we're only pumping 249 barrels a day, which is a lot lower than what this thing can produce. So we just have to give it some time. So, again, I mean, I don't know how many times I'll say it before I get bored and finally shut the hell up, because I know by now you guys have learned it. But this is why you work slowly. Because working fast just ends in tears. So we're at triple speed, as we're trying to slow the bleeding, as it were. We're going to try to build up some money. And what I may do is switch over back to Commander's Corner, get another million, send it on over, to finally finish paying off the informal loan. But just the fact that we've stopped importing TVs for a while means that we should start seeing our profits come back, especially if we can get some fuel made. And of course these houses are... Wait, what? Oh. And of course these houses are coming up, so we'll have more tax money coming in soon. I had someone advise me to put taxes all the way up to 12% because they won't complain. I am going to raise taxes, but not to 12. That seems a little extreme. I only need one more percentage point, and that should slow the bleeding. It won't stop the bleeding, but it will slow the bleeding. Yeah, okay, so we lost 438,000 that month. However, again, that included four shipments of televisions that came in. And we didn't have much fuel that got sent out. I think fuel was better than that, right? Current market price for fuel... Let's see, where is it? Current market price for fuel is 23,000. That seems a little... That actually seems reasonable. I'm trying to remember what it was before the patch. I know oil wasn't this much, because oil was, I think, 8,000 per 1,000 barrels. So I think the price of oil has gone up, which is good for this city. And our traffic jam isn't helping things, because our delivery trucks are going to be... Where's my other... Now, I know I have 2 trading depots. Oh, there it is. Anyway, yeah, I can't... I don't know where our trucks are. I thought they showed up when I clicked that, but... Fire service is slow. Well, get over it. And education could be better, because there's 400 students that we are not servicing right now, but that's alright. So we have 88,000 people. We have a fire. And massive, massive traffic problems. And I pretty much have no room. Where is the nearest fire truck, anyway? There's one right there. Come on, guys. Oh, they had to turn around on the avenue, I see. Oh, too late. One building blew up. Ah, what a mess. Alright, so, pasta is done, and so is this episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, you can see, now our hourly loss is only 2,500. We're getting there. So yeah, the bleeding has slowed. We should be hopefully back in profits soon, and we can keep working toward that arcology. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.